Rosemary Williams. I live here in Gainesville, Florida, and I'm here to tell you how I got delivered from drugs.
Okay. So first of all, uh, Rosemary, how did you? What drove you to drugs? What happened? What was the turn for you?
Um, I would say looking for love.
So looking for
For
love.
love, yeah.
Okay.
I went through a lot. Through, you know what I'm saying, being raised up. I wasn't happy with the way I was, raised. And
Okay. And what happened to you? You said something happened to you before age 9. You were
yeah, I had, like I say, my parents adopted, adopted me. And at 9, when I turned 9, my mom died. So, like I say, then my dad remarried, and my mom was real strict on me. So I was like rebellious. So
so then you went into a stage of being rebellious. So
rebellious,
that
yeah.
kind of drove you to
To
different things.
yeah, and like I said, yeah, different things, and like I said, looking for love. Also, I went got married, I was married twice, and yeah, with my second husband, he introduced me to the drugs.
So you had someone to introduce
Introduced
you
it,
to
yeah,
the drugs
and
after
like
being rebellious.
yeah, like I didn't know how to like they do them, so they was literally taught me how, and yeah, I was on the drug for like 20 years.
So actually, after looking for love, basically is what
Hmm.
you were looking for,
Yeah,
and then you were introduced to someone who actually introduced you to
into
drugs.
drugs. Yeah,
Okay, and
yeah.
how long were you on drugs?
Oh, 20 years.
20
20,
years. That
20
is
years.
a
20, yes,
long
22 years.
time.
Yeah,
20 years.
yeah. And like I said, the drugs, yeah, took away. Like I had a lot of problems, but the drug did took away all. I thought that it took away all my problems.
Why did I don't understand? But as like you're saying that with the drugs, basically it's like it's taking away your problems. Why do you say that?
Because you be high, and you don't feel it takes away everything. But then that feelings come back. So then you have to get high again.
So you're
You know what
looking
I'm
for
saying?
that high
Yeah,
every
you just put
time
it,
you.
yeah, to take away whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
And that's not, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep doing that.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So in that time, I'm sure that probably of those 20 years you went through a lot and probably like lost stuff. You had
Yeah, yeah.
kids.
Yes, yeah. Well, like I say, my kids, yeah, they didn't like me doing the drugs. And Melba, like I said, Melba moved me, to another house because I was out in the drug area. She took me way away from the drugs.
uh-huh.
Had to ride a bike, you know what I'm saying? So
And so eventually you, I think you said you got tired basically.
yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got tired. Yeah, you get tired. Cause yeah, so like I say, I kept asking the Lord. Like I said, then too I was reared in the church, so I
So you're
did.
brought up
I
in
was,
church.
yeah, I was brought up in the church, and like I said, you get tired of doing the same thing over and over, and knowing the Lord, you have, I asked Him, you got to help me, cause the devil done did all he can do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He trying to kill me. That ain't the road I want to go. So,
Right.
like I said, I asked the Lord, Lord, you got to help me. I said, Lord, you got to help me. You got to, and that's what happened. I don't know, I was getting in trouble. I can't remember, but
Right.
I was getting in trouble, and that's when I had to go to court. And I was telling you about the court. When I went to court, the man said I scored prison points. He
So you
said,
score prison points.
yeah, yeah. So that meant he said, "Ma'am, Miss Williams, I'm gonna give you a year and a day in lower prison." I didn't want to go to lower, so he said, Miss Williams, he said something about you. He said, I don't know what it is. He said, but I'm gonna give you another chance, Miss Williams. If you mess up, I'm gonna send you the Lord. So he sent me to work release for 40 days, 40 days. And when I like I said, went there for 40 days. I only stayed for No, he gave me 60 days. I'm sorry. He
Mhm.
gave me 60 days.
Mhm.
I stayed for 48 days. And I got out. When I got out, like I say, from work release, I went home. I remember I told you, like the guy, the little baby, and mama and they said, roll me home. You know what I'm saying? She's going to bring it, take this to her. Gave me a little napkin with this stuff in it. I ain't opened the napkin. I gave it back to him. I said, sugar, tell your mama I don't do that no more. And I did. I stayed locked up in my house.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going nowhere unless I was with someone, with the kids or with, somebody reliable.
Yeah.
That I wasn't.
So you went to, you said you had to go to court because you got in trouble.
Right.
You went to court, and then it was by the grace of God, really, because the judge could have gave you
a year and a
prison
day.
time.
Yeah, a year and a day. He could have gave me a year and a day in Lowell.
Yeah.
But he said it was something about me, He said he was going to give me one more chance.
Yeah.
One more chance. And he said, I'll give you 60 days in the work release.
Right.
But I only stayed for 48 with good behavior and doing everything right. Yeah.
And then so since that time of getting out, did you go back to using drugs? No. I mean, drugs were offered to you, but
but not never done them.
But you never did them. So then you were basically set
free. God did it, and I know He did. Because like I say, even when I was on the drug, I could feel the presence of the Lord. I would always play church music, always. Like people like blues, dancing. I wasn't a dancer.
Yeah.
I always listened to church music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And I remember you saying that with that one time, because you would always listen to it, and it would drive you back to that. But then it was one time that you had cried out to the Lord, and you felt His presence.
Yeah, I was real drunk that day.
Yeah. So,
and I was just crying, boo. And I know the presence of the Lord. You do.
Right.
And God, like I said, He.
And so from that time, really.
Yeah, I was still I still was on it for a while.
But you had asked God. So
I asked Him, please deliver me, because I said, you got to help me. Yeah. Because God the only one can help you. The devil going to bring you out there, but He ain't going to bring you back. You know? So, God.
So then God did it.
Yeah, God did it.
And so you've been, ever since then, what has happened?
Yeah,
you have been restored.
Yeah, clean. Yeah, running for the Lord. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Got your children back?
Yes, my kids.
Right.
They were working. Yeah.
Car.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then with that, Rosemary, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're here to say today to someone who, like, if I was to ask you, what would you say to someone who is maybe at this time struggling?
Mm-hmm.
They may be on drugs. They may be at that point where they're high, but they know that that's not the life they want.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, because you've been in that state, what kind of advice or what would you say to that person?
Like I said, just even like church, ask the Lord to help you.
Ask the Lord to help you.
Yeah, God will help you. You gotta really mean it. Really mean it. You gotta be really tired. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, He will. God will. He'll deliver you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Another thing, one more thing before we wrap it up, real quick, is that you said that after you asked God though, and you got out and you got to that point of really wanting a change, then you began to get in your what? In your word.
In my word, in the word. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Read. Just read. Just
right.
read.
So you gotta have that. So.
Yeah, and like I said, with the music, all gospel. Yeah, music. Yeah. You saying just read. Yes.
Amen.
Wow. Yeah.
Amen. So we're just glad to hear that. We want to thank Rosemary for sharing her testimony and letting you know that what happened. If you came out, then
you can too.
You can too.
Yeah.
Amen.
God will deliver you. Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
God bless you. Keep running for the Lord. Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Thank you.